Hey everybody, welcome back to Steve's Garage. You know me, I'm Steve, and here's the garage. Hey, want to thank everybody for all the great comments on our, coming to the end of the job here, building this kind of a Duesenberg looking like out of a Model A. And got a lot of great comments. One fella said yesterday, you should put a flathead motor in it, and I think that's a grand idea. But we're not doing that because I want to keep it a Model A 4-cylinder. I have a couple other flatheads and other projects that we'll show you at some point. But thank you. A lot of great comments. Some people didn't like the wood idea. Some people do like the wood idea. I am going with the wood. I did stain it a little darker, and that's what one fella said. And so we're going to run with it. And that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you the finished product that I made. We're going to drill some holes in it, see if we can get one running board done before the video is over, and go from there. Again, I try not to keep the videos too long because, even me, when I'm watching an hour-and-a-half video, I don't watch the whole thing. It's just who we are as humans on the planet. Hard to keep us entertained that long. So it's another beautiful day here in Western Mass. It rained like hell last night, and of course we always need rain. Everyone complains when it rains, but if you started marking down the sunny days, there's more of them than rainy days, at least here in New England. So here we are. It is March 8th or 9th, I believe, somewhere in there. It is March, first week of March, and time is flying. Spring's coming. We got crocuses out of the ground, and the rhubarb, the crowns are starting to show out of the ground. So it's warmer than usual here, and things are happening. So looking forward to spring and all that garden stuff. So anyway, let's take a look at what's happening. I'll show you what we're doing, and we'll go from there. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I know I am. It is just another great day to be alive. So one thing before we get to the wood wheel or the wood stuff, I do have a license plate holder here. This is going to have to be the wires drilled in underneath, and then it'll sit flat down on the paint, and the license plate will be displayed there. And I've got two nice little brass covers here and have two light bulbs in it, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. Again, I'm always trying to keep to the era of the 20s or 30s. Of course, I don't even know if they had license plates back then. They might have had one on the front or something, or one on the back. I don't know. Don't know that history. So here is the finished wood. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I did go a little darker than what we had here. It's two different urethanes. This is a spar urethane, which is a little more orangey yellow. And but I think that's going to be pretty cool on there. And again, sticking to the 20s era. So if you're thinking modern car, not happening. So I'm trying to make this thing, when people see it, they're going to think that this was built back in the 20s or early 30s. You know what I mean? So that's that. So I'm going to mark these things out, drill them. And this is the other wood. This wood here is going to be for my trunk lid. I'm definitely putting that in the trunk because back in the day, a lot of these old cars had wood protection on them. They would put on the trunk or other areas of the car the wood, which was where you'd set your luggage, because these things were built for more for passenger than for than people weren't thinking about. Were taking huge vacations back then. It was just what it was. So when they went away, they tied things down anywhere. A lot of them carried gas and oil and water, because these things steam, and a lot of you lose a lot of water out of them. I also have my microphone on today, so when I walk all the way over here, I'm hoping you hear it just as well. I watched the last video, the first one I used my microphone on, and everything seemed to be working well. So, this is a bucket that I painted my license plate holder on. In the shop, you know, I'm saying, not telling you to be a hoarder, but I definitely like to keep things around because you never know. It's like that bucket came in handy. I had it out on a chair outside with spray painting on it, and it doesn't matter. I can throw it out if I want. But I didn't get paint all over the chair. So, here we are. Get a Sharpie. And again, a lot of times I say I don't do too much measuring, but I think here we'll try to come up with a number. You're like 2.5 from the ends. Somewhere in there. And I'm just going to dot approximately the middle. So I know I have the drill press set up for getting to the center of these. 16.5 would be our center. And then we'll come in 2.5 from the end again. And again, I'm not getting the micrometer out, guys. I'm just, you know, I'm eyeballing it pretty much. I know about where I want to be. That's that one. And to go here, we'll go 2.5 inches in from each end. All right. Dust never sleeps. This morning's the first time I've been out here and they already got dust on them. Just walking around the shop. So we've got our drill press set up over here. And this press has, I've got a drill bit on it that has a little chamfering, or I don't know what that's called, but it creates a little funnel for the screw. And I'll grab a screw so I can show you after we're done here how it's going to look. All right. I've already got the depth preset. So all I have to do is slam it down. And I've got a stop on here, so we'll stop right where I want it. So I can show you here behind the camera. See that? Is put the screw in. Now when you see the screw, it's hard to refocus, but that is dead flat, you know what I mean? And that's what we're going for. Proper placement. So we'll get these drilled out, and we'll head over to the car. All right, clean the backs off here. Any little chips or whatnot to keep it off the metal. And we're looking good. All right. Get you moved back over to the vehicle. Move my lights around. All right, through the magic of camera, I've got my blanket on the ground here. These moving blankets you can get at some of these tool stores for $6-7. I use them all the time. Very handy. Especially with the dust on the floor, and you want to keep all the crap off your pants and stuff. Dust. Where does all the dust come from? All right. Now this is, for those of you who know about car finishes, this is a brand new, unused tag, microfiber cloth with the tag torn off. I'll tear those tags off, because those will scratch too. Okay. So we got a couple of plans. Like I've said a million times, I shoot from the hip most of the time. And just eyeball it. You can measure with all the tape measures in the world, and still not like it. But you're gonna commit, you go for it. You get the blower. You don't want to when you drill, you don't want to rub your drillings off of the steel. Obviously, a little scratch. When we commit, we'll be committed. I hope I got the right drill bit there. These are steel screws, they're made for sheet metal. You can't be too small, they won't fit. It's also a 16 gauge steel, so. Practice running wood. Live action, folks, happening right in front of your eyes. No practice runs. I noticed I kept that pushed down hard, so you can have any, you can go underneath.
Very happy with that. All right. Next. So, of course, this is something where you're like, you know what? Once you do it, you're done. There's no coming back. But I love it. It's gonna be great. This takes me back to when I was a kid. When I say kid, I mean probably 18 or 19. And my buddies and I go hiking out in the woods here and there. We're up in a small town, and we're hiking through the woods, and we find an old wrecked car. Now looking back, I know it was a Model T. It might even have been a truck, but all was left was a frame. But I was fascinated with it, and we were looking at it, and the running boards were still there, and the wood was just rot. It was gone. And but what was left on it was, on one piece of wood was a brass emblem that said Ford. And I've still got it over my door here. If I remember at the end, I'll show you. And this brass emblem, of course, the wood was just crumbled. So the emblem came off in my hand. I've had it since I was a kid. I still have it now. So this whole exercise here brings me back to that with the wood running boards and that Ford emblem. My story. Like I said, I'm just I'm eyeballing. I'm not measuring. It looks good to me. Know what? I love it. These are our personal projects. These are like a personal thing. This is my car when I'm done. And that's that. Hopefully, like it. So far, so good. In the neighborhood. Probably should have two drills set up.
You see I'm moving every time I'm changing the bit and the drill. Every time. Well, we got cars and coffee coming up pretty soon. Weather's getting good. Sun's gonna be out tomorrow. But the first warm days, guys, will be showing up. And slowly, people start showing up. Good time. Get there between 7:30 and 8. We're gone by about 10. So, let's see what we got. Put this over here. Well, it's funny, I took my vest off and it had the microphone on it. Don't fire the cameraman, fellas. Works. Get the camera out. And there you have it. You can see the screws in there. Nice and flush. Stainless steel. I think it's a great addition to the car. Looks like it was built that way back in the day. Luxury liner. You can see J. Paul Getty getting out of this car or what? Come on. Yep. I think it's pretty awesome. Pretty cool in my book. So, well, we're going to keep it going. I got, you know what, I can show you in the back here. My plan, you're probably going to cringe. But again, my vision, let me get these on here, then I'll show you in detail what they're going to look like. You want to slide, so I'm going to have to raise this up. Hold on. Hold on, let me get a rag. And I made all these by hand. But it still wants to slide. I got to get higher here. We got to get higher. Come on. Nothing's easy. All right. That's approximate placement without getting the transit out. So this My vision is to have this on the trunk. It all points forward. It has a little kind of a arrow design on the top there, the way it lays out. It kind of lays out around the handle. And you know, that's a place where the valet would set your bag while you're getting ready to head down the road. And again, it's just a vision. So I think it'll be cool because it kind of ties everything together. Wood here, you got the wood on the dashboard, and that's that. So anyway, guys and gals, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. This is an art project. This is not a car. It is a piece of art. So thank you for coming back. When we return, hopefully I'll have these pieces of wood installed, these running boards done, and the license plate on. And my license plates are supposed to be in today so we can take a ride around the village. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. Thanks for all the great comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. You'll be helping me out, and I'm hoping you're having a great time watching the show. We got the whole summer ahead of us, so we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.